Welcome to today's journey. This one's going to be a little bit longer, so I want to make sure that you are in a quiet place and no one's going to bother you for probably around 15 minutes. It's just quiet, calm, and peaceful. You might want to put some music on. I've got a little bit of sort of jungly sounding music. It's like shamanic, jungly sounding music. We are going to go on a journey today to try and meet our spirit guides. I will build a container for you to try and meet them in. I just want you to know from my experience on um, doing these journeys on my own that you might not meet anyone on the first day, and really don't try and push it. Try and make it happen. Sometimes when we are forcing things, somehow we are like squeezing it away from us. It's squeezing it out. So try and not force anything. I want you to just like be just be in your body. Before we begin today, we're going to ground ourselves so that our minds aren't racing, or we're trying to make our minds not race um, during the journey. So let's just start with our deep breaths and breathe down into your stomach. Hold it for a second and then release out through your mouth. Let's do another. And maybe if you've been moving around today already, you might shake your arms and your legs and your head. Just remove any pent up energy while you are doing your breathing. And one more time, breathe this one in as far deep down inside of you as you can, even if it's to your toes. And release. So let's start by grounding. We're going to grow the roots out of our feet, whether we're sitting or standing. We want the roots to grow out of our feet down through every layer of material that's below us. So you're going to grow your feet through any flooring. If you're on a bed, it's growing through the bed and through the hollow space below, down through the flooring, down through the rock, concrete, down through the earth. Your roots, as you're going down, are getting bigger and stronger. They might have to trail through cracks and boulders. They might go through an empty void, which makes them very much easier for them to be bigger and stronger. They tunnel deeper and deeper, growing in thickness, growing in quantity. Down, down, down they go until you get to the center of the earth. There you will find your big black rock or crystal. I want you to wrap your roots around and around and around that crystal or the rock and tie your roots off. Now you're anchored in the center of the earth. If you would like, also, you can pull the earth's energy, that grounding energy, back up through your roots into your feet You can feel it coming up your calves. You can feel it coming over your knees, up your thighs, into your body. Now that we are anchored, we are going to picture ourselves walking on a trail in a forest. In front of you, you can hear some music off in the distance. You might even be able to see a flicker of a fire. I want you to walk towards that light and that music. As you walk toward it, you're intrigued. The music makes you want to go towards it. You keep walking. The music's getting louder. The fire, you can see more light glistening through the forest. You get to where you're just coming around the corner, and all of a sudden, a fire appears, and there are people playing the music. They're waving to you to come over. So you come and sit next to them. In this space, at this time, I am going to invite your spirit guides in, and I want you to also invite them in kindly that you would like to meet them. So we ask the spirit guides to please join us at our fire. So you're enjoying the music being played and watching the flames and the colors and the flames dance around. Enjoying, really being happy to be around this fire. And soon you might notice maybe animals, or it could be people, or beautiful beings that you're not really sure what they are, but you know somehow that you know them. There's something familiar about the things showing up around the fire. As they come in, you might talk to them, or you might find out that you can talk to them in a telepathic manner. You might not even need to speak to them, but you already understand each other. You might ask for guidance. You might thank them for the guidance they've given you in the past. You might just be overjoyed to be in their presence and feel a little bit emotional. If you have problems reaching them throughout the days, you might ask them to use a certain type of sign when you need to know a yes or no. You need to know it's from them. Sometimes we doubt that they're speaking to us. You are welcome to pause this video if you need to spend more time with them. But we are now going to thank our guides for showing up. Make sure you thank them. If you are allowed to hug them, you can hug them. We're thanking our guides for showing up, but they are now allowed to go. You look into the fire one more time. Maybe you close your eyes and just listen to the music and feel the heat of the fire on your face. So thankful that they showed up for us. And when you're ready, we're going to turn around and we're going to walk back around that corner and back down the path. You might be feeling the same joy and excitement that you felt when you first heard that music and saw that flame. And now that we're back to where we came from, we can start wiggling our fingers and our toes to wake our body back up. I'm so happy that you were able to take this time to yourself in the quiet to be in your body and meet your guides. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.